can you give us a little introduction about yourself and what you do?
Yes, so my elevator pitch is that I'm called John Welsh. I'm the Digital Director of UVM Live in the UK, which is a global company that does business exhibitions and magazines. And my job as Digital Director is to motivate, encourage more my colleagues to jump into the digital future.
So when did you start getting involved in social media?
Gosh, well, I think it's amazing that I only had my first personal email about 9 months ago, and I've probably had a Facebook profile about 10 months, but I was doing some research the other day and I actually set up a Twitter profile over 2 years ago, but it sat there completely unused because I used to go look at the public timeline for Twitter and I never got it at all. My activity does go back about 2 years, but it's only in the past 5 or 6 months where I've been sort of putting it all together, aggregating it, understanding the hub and spoke concept of how it all plays off each other, and basically just having a great time with it.
Well, then how do you feel that media businesses are reacting to social media? How is that working right now?
I don't think it's very different in the UK than it is here, shall we say. I think that most companies in the UK feel that there is a huge wave about to break and they need to be part of it. I think we feel quite fortunate that we actually got started quite a long time ago. We've already made some of our mistakes, we've already made some of our successes, and I think that that puts us in quite a good position to be able to analyse what's coming towards us. I think that what most companies in the UK are looking at is to take on social media but use traditional methods to use it. And I guess that's what I'm a great stickler at work. We're not setting up these Twitters at work to broadcast to our customers, we're doing it to build our online communities. We're not setting up blogs, we're looking to enhance our existing websites to become second generation websites. So in the rush that there is in the corporate world, I think most people are forgetting the key characteristics of the second generation web.
Well, that leads to a very interesting question then. I think the sentiment is that media businesses have to expand more digitally. What do you think the opportunity is for media businesses? What's the next big thing for them then?
Well, the first thing is a kind of negative, because unless the companies actually take control of their own communities online, somebody else is going to do it. So unless we own that community online, then a startup somewhere else in the world could grab hold of it before we've even thought about it. So there is no option on this. We absolutely need to position ourselves to be at the networked in with all communities that surround us. So that's the first generation, and I think that's the first point. But the second point is that I think that the second generation web is just so exciting. It really gets people going, and I think that's fantastic. So we've spent 10 years in a media business trying to get people excited by the web, trying to get people excited in what are frankly pretty boring first generation websites. So I think what social media does is it gets people to be addicted to digital for the first time ever, and that is one of the opportunities.
Well, thank you so much, John.
You're welcome.